Good morning. I'm down at the stream. The sun is shining, the birds are singing, the frogs are croaking, the stream is babbling. And for me in my world, come Monday, spring begins, 1st of August. Man's calendar will let you believe that it's the 1st of September. I find that keeps us actually disconnected from the true cycles of nature. So there is no real start date to the seasons. How they measure it is the midway points, the cross-quarter days between the solstices and the equinoxes. At least those elements of the earth and the sun can give us markers to navigate nature and the environment. So 1st of August is midway point between winter solstice, which is the depth of winter, is when it's the longest night, and the spring equinox, is when the day and night are of equal balance. So from 21st of June, the days have slowly been getting longer. Some days are warmer than what they used to be, but August can be bitterly cold, there's no doubt about that. But that doesn't mean that spring isn't here. Spring and autumn tend to be the most volatile seasons as they transition from, summer to winter and winter to summer. We tend to get, all 4 seasons in one day generally. So spring is all about planting, coming out of our winter caves, of our hibernation, of our self-reflection, of our transformation. And to me, this really corresponds with, the principle of correspondence, which is one of the universal principles from the Kybalion that the universe operates by. So whatever your intent is, whatever dream seeds you want to plan, whatever it is that you want to manifest, you've really got to know what your intent is, because it's that energy, not so much the thoughts of what you think it is, but it's the vibration, the frequency, the consciousness behind your intent that's going to get manifested. So it's always important to sit with the real true reasons. You don't have to share them with everybody, but don't lie to yourself. Be really honest with yourself as to why you want to plant something, why you want to manifest something, why you want to head towards, aspire to, or embody. And it's important to be honest, because then as things progress, you can go, oh, yes, I can see that's coming back to bite me on the ass. Oh, or, yes, I can see that what it is I'm dreaming is happening. It's manifesting, it's blooming, it's blossoming, it's growing, and it's healthy, and it's positive. So Monday, I'm going to do my own little ritual to celebrate the beginning of spring, which I'm really excited about. And I'll put my dreams out there, I'll say my prayers and make notes. And then it's up to me. It's not up to spirit or the universe. It will create ways for it to come into our lives. What we've got to do is get our heads out of the way, because it can be very fixed in how we think it should look like, how it should go, how it should manifest, and how it should arrive. And life really doesn't work that way. So the more that we can be open, and this is where it calls for us to trust our intuition. That's really important. I can't reiterate enough that the mind is only a tool that helps us relate to our environment. It's our heart that is our engine, and it's our intuition that's our navigator. And they all work together to actually navigate this human experience that we all interpret very personally and very uniquely. And we all have our own different missions, our own soul's journeys and lessons to learn. And I feel like that's really important for us all to follow. Not everyone believes the same, and I can appreciate that, but that's just my personal belief, is why am I here and what's my mission and how can I be of service to help humanity through this really interesting, challenging, confronting, corrupt, diabolical passage that we're all traversing at this time. And I do also, coming back to the principle of correspondence, of what goes on in your mind does pay weight to what we create. So when you think about so many people watching, say, Simpsons, and so many episodes of The Simpsons. It's like it's come true in real life. And obviously the main one was Donald Trump becoming president. It was like at that time you're like, oh, how ridiculous. How can someone like that be president? Well, there you go. There he was. And who knows if he will be again. But to me that suggested, because there's been other incidences, that the more people that see something, read something, believe something, hear something, it pays weight to it, so it has the energy, that frequency, that vibration to actually be made manifest in reality. So always be careful what you're watching, where you're lending your energy and your focus to, because remember, where focus goes, that's your thoughts, your intent, what you think about. Energy flows, so we give it that frequency, that vibration, that energy, it will grow. Reality grows. You can see it happening, and then you start to reap what's growing, so results show. And that generally can tell you, oh, so that's where my thoughts were. So if you're in a process, check in with your thoughts. Check in where they're going. And it's a training. There's nobody else in your head but yourself. So very easy that we all think we've got no control, but we do. We just haven't been taught how to exercise it, and we may challenge it, because I think there is, especially for humanity, all of us, we're stunted in our emotional maturity. It's like we can be stunted at any age in our life where we've had trauma or abuse, but also with society. We are stunted in our emotional maturity and spiritual intelligence. Well, again, I think that's a personal preference. Not everybody is drawn to spirituality. I think those that are, it would be in your best interest to keep exploring that and make it a daily practice, at the very most, of bringing those elements into your life. It will help you get clearer, find purpose, believe in yourself again, and create the life that you love to live. So I hope you all have a beautiful spring ceremony come Monday. And may your dream seeds grow. Blessings.